up, good people? It's me, MsEbonyVee. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you, Shug Muffin, for clicking on that thumbnail and joining me today. I do hope you'll enjoy this video and actually consider hitting that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so you don't miss any other videos from me. And if you're returning, hey, Shug Muffin. All right, y'all, so I'm bringing you another human hair slay on a Monday, and this is yet another Amazon unit. This is a 13x4 Brazilian straight human lace frontal. She comes pre-plucked with the knots already bleached with 150% density and at 16 inches long. And you can see I kind of customized her to look the way I wanted her to look. In addition to all of that, I also tried a couple bold hold products. So let's go ahead and get into the unboxing, styling, and installing of this unit. All right, y'all, so this is the hair after I have washed it and let it air dry. Now I'm just preparing to get into cutting this hair. I've been watching a couple YouTube videos and I kind of wanted like a little layered angled bob, so I was watching some techniques. So this is just my first time trying this. And it worked out for the most part. I wish I had some better scissors. Yeah, my scissors weren't as sharp as I would like them to have been, but it still got the job done nonetheless. So this technique successfully got me the angled cut I was looking for, which I love. So now I'm just gonna go through and just kind of cut some layers all throughout the hair. I'm gonna kind of shorten the front a little more to blend with the back. I am no professional or expert cutter. I'm just not afraid of scissors, and I'm not afraid of just going in and, you know, just cutting layers as I see fit. I just take a risk and just get to cutting, to be honest. And, you know, it usually works for the most part. So now I'm just blow drying the hair. And as you can see, there are still some uneven pieces in the front, which I will take care of a little later. So this is what the lace looks like after I bleached it. Now I'm gonna go in and try this bold hold lace tint in the color medium brown. This is my first time using this. This is more of a water-based lace tint. Which of course you normally have to use a blow dryer on, you know, so that it dries before you put it on because it could leave a bit of a mess. And it does have a nice dark color that I'm looking for, but I felt like it just wasn't enough for just one layer. So after blow drying this time, I took a look at it and added a whole another coat and blow dried it again. So now I feel like it's gonna blend a little better with doing 2 coats versus 1. All right, so now I'm just kind of getting a feel for the cap and the lace and how I want to melt it, making sure that it fits my head properly so that it melts nicely. The hairline on this unit is phenomenal. They did a really good job. I did go in and pluck it a little bit more, but I really didn't have to. They did a really nice job with plucking this hairline. All right, so now I'm gonna cut my lace into sections just to make it easier to apply. And again, I'm gonna be trying this Bold Hold Lace Jelly. This will be the second product from Bold Hold that I'll be trying. And I actually got this from Let's Begin several months ago. I bought this months ago, but I'm just now trying it. I have a bad habit of that. I have to buy stuff when it's on my mind or else I'll forget about it. And that's what happened. And I just never really used it or did anything with it until now. So yeah, Let's Begin is who encouraged me to purchase this product. So after applying all of the jelly, I'm just going to blow dry it on a cool setting until it's like partially dry. I don't want it to get all the way dry, but just so until it's a little tacky. Just like you would do with any other adhesive that you choose to use. So now I'm just gonna melt the lace into my skin using my comb, pressing that lace really good into my skin, switching from using the back of the comb to press, and then turning it around to actually comb the hair back. Trying to get that real seamless and nice melt. Now, honestly, this probably would have worked a lot better and easier if I had blow dried the sections individually instead of moving on to the next section. So if I had taken that first middle section, pressed it into the skin and then actually got that dry with the blow dryer and then moved on to the sides, I think it would have worked a little better that way. I wouldn't have had to spray any additional got to be glued spray, free spray. So if you decide to try this, definitely learn from me and take this tip.
You never feel the way I feel. You don't know if my love is real. Baby, listen to me, here's the deal. When you're not here.
So now I'm just gonna tie this hairline down with my elastic band and leave it on for quite some time while I gotta do my makeup and put some clothes on. Since I'm gonna be doing my makeup, I'm just cutting off this like extra lace hanging out so that it's out of the way while I'm doing my makeup.
Nothing you say makes it better.
All right, so it has been probably about 30 to 45 minutes, and I'm pretty sure this lace is now melted. I did notice a few little flaws immediately, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and cut off the middle section of this lace first. And as you can see, I like to cut in a jagged motion, and I like to use this eyebrow shaper instead of scissors. It's easier to get the jagged effect and easier to cut.
Give me the good this time, no cap, no lies.
So this is one of those flaws that I noticed, not feeling that, so I'm definitely going to work on repairing that momentarily. You know, I always say you can always fix errors. Always, there's always a way to fix it and make it work. So I'm just going to grab my handy dandy old faithful L'Oreal Magic Root Precision brush. I'm telling you, this brush saves lives. Now I squeeze out a little too much. I can't put that glob on my hair, so I'm just gonna wipe some of it off on this paper towel, and I'm probably gonna go back and use that product. No product wasted around here. So as you can see, I'm just using very light brush strokes on that lace to get it to blend with my actual hair. Because the lace, I mean, it's just lace right there. It's not even like hair attached to it. So I'm just trying to create an illusion that there is some form of hair right there. Like I mentioned before, no product wasted. So now I'm just going to get my part together and tame all of these flyaways using my flyaway tamer. And then, of course, mold the hair in the direction I want it to lay.
You don't know if my love is real. Baby, listen to me, here's the deal. When you're not here, I'm not the same. I'm needing a new...
So I decided to add a few little swoops here on the sides. Of course, this is optional. This is just my preference. And I'm going to go in with my edge boosters to lay these swoops down.
There's no need to bring it up. Nothing you say makes it better. Wrecking ball, tear apart, issues left behind, restart. Nothing you say makes it better.
I also went ahead and added a swoop in the front, but after adding it, I almost wish I hadn't. I think it would have looked better the way it was without the swoop, but you know, you live and you learn.
Wanna give you up. I know we've been through way too much, but I'm confident we'll make it.
All right, so now I'm gonna go in and brighten my parting space using this knot eraser. I use a combination of those two colors to put in the parting space, and then I followed that up with my MAC foundation powder. Do I feel like that knot eraser is a must-have? Not really. You can pretty much use any concealer. I do prefer to use some kind of concealer base first and then follow it up with powder. It just seems to brighten the parting space up a lot more, and it remains.
To me, baby.
So let's go ahead and get into my thoughts on this unit. Now, as I mentioned before, she did come already bleached, but I decided to bleach the knots some more because they weren't really, you know, to my liking. And I also decided to pluck the hairline a little more because I just wanted a nice melt. I really did. So this hair is super soft. When I tell you, this might be the thinnest lace I've ever worked with. I was like, wow, this lace is so thin and transparent, and that's a plus. I'm not complaining about it. That is a plus because it melts so nicely, y'all, when it's that thin. When they say transparent, that is what transparent is supposed to be. Very thin. I was like, wow, I've never had a lace this thin. I'm gonna be honest, never. So you saw that she came a little longer. She came at 16 inches, but I decided to chop her on up. I was like, let me customize this. I really wanted a nice layered bob. Like, I really wanted this whole layered bang, this little feathered bang. And so I went to chopping. Oh, am I an expert cutter? Absolutely not. But I am a risk taker. So that's what I did. I was like, let me take a risk. Let me play around. Let me test my skills. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta take risks and just, you don't learn. You can't learn by not trying. How about that? Is it perfect? Is it a perfect cut? Probably not, but it's to my liking, and that's all that matters to me. And it has to be to your liking as well. So try it. Do the same. Don't be scared of the scissors, sis. Okay? We are all in this learning game. Now, as I mentioned, this unit has 150% density. And maybe, you know, it's still a little on the light side for me. I do like a little more density, but this is a natural density that gives a natural look, and I'm actually a-okay with that, to be honest. This feels like this is my hair right here. Like, I feel like this is my joint right here. This is my hair, sis. She laid so nicely, y'all. Like, when I tell y'all, this lace was thin. Oh, man, oh, man. Yeah, she lays nice. She lays nice. And look at my feathered bang. Look at my feathered bang, sugar. See? Work in progress, y'all. So I'm going to do this a few more times. You got to keep practicing. You got to practice for growth, okay? If you don't practice, you ain't going to grow nowhere. Try it, sis. So, honestly, y'all, like, I don't have a lot of cons with this unit. Like, I really love almost everything about it, to be honest. Hairline, it came pre-bleached, so if you're someone that does not like to bleach your knots, it's already done for you. I just have a higher standard. My expectations are a little high. Don't mind me. I'm a little extra. Don't mind my extra. It comes pre-plucked, so you really don't have to do that. Like, this is so beginner friendly for someone that wants to practice on installing a human hair unit. Yeah, this is a nice one to practice on because it comes ready for you. You don't have to do a whole lot of work. Now let's get into the price. Of course, you can find this unit on Amazon.com, and it is a whopping $85. I feel like that's phenomenal. For 16 inches, 13 by 4, 150% density, already pre-plucked, already pre-bleached. Like, no brainer here. Like, you cannot tell me that's not a good deal. That's a winner, sis. Yes, that is a winner. Get her ASAP if you want a good human hair wig. You ain't gotta chop her up like I did. Leave her at 16 inches. Curl her up. Put some little body waves in there. Leave her straight. Options are endless. There's so much you can do with this. I feel like this is such a steal. It is a steal. Of course, as usual, I will leave all of the information down in the description box below. So feel free to check her out if you're interested. That's really all I got for you wonderful people today. If you have made it this far in the video, go ahead and leave me this nice bright yellow sun right here, down in the comments below so that I know you made it to the end, Shug Muffin. I thank you. I appreciate you for that. Also, if you're not already, make sure you're following me on Instagram at MsEbonyVee. I would love to see you and communicate with you there as well. I thank you all so much for tuning into my video today. I appreciate you more than you know. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you have not, and I'll be sure to catch you beautiful people in the next one.
Left behind
Bye,
me
y'all.
scarred. Nothing you say makes it better.